Hello, my dear friends of Tao Science book reading. Uh, this is Minu Campbell from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Like these past few weeks, I had been reading from the Tao Science book by Dr. and Master Zhigang Shah and Dr. Ruling. She's a quantum physicist. And what he uh, gathers from the what he knows from the ancient wisdom of Tao, she said that she can prove it, and here in this book she has proven. So it's like a bridge between spirituality and science. I read the introduction, chapter 2, chapter 1, what the Tao Science is, and then chapter 2, Milestones of the Physics, including modern classical music, physics and modern physics. And now today we are going to talk about the law of Shen Qi Jing, which is a chapter 3. So please be with me, and then once we finish the reading, then we go to the practice. How's that? How do you like that? Okay. It says in this chapter we introduce the first foundational law of Tao Science, the law of Shen Qi Jing. The law of Shen Qi Jing is based on profound ancient Chinese wisdom about what everyone and everything are made of. We will use modern scientific terms to express and explain the ancient wisdom. As you will learn, the law of Shen Qi Jing holds the key to unveil the secrets about who we are, the true purpose and the meaning of our lives, our higher, uh, our higher powers and abilities, and how to develop and use these abilities. It unlocks uh, a gate to bridge uh, and integrate natural science and spirituality. It also brings a new approach to explaining quantum physics to the lay person in simple, accessible, easy, and comprehensive terms. What are we made of? Have you ever wondered who we are? What are our higher abilities and potential? What is the deeper meaning and the purpose of our lives? Many of us have asked these questions. Many of us have searched for these answers to for the answers to these questions. To gain deeper insight into these important questions, we need to explore what everyone and everything is made of. Throughout the history, there have been many different ideas about what everyone and everything are made of. Natural science tells us we are made of matter and energy. It studies the materialistic nature of our existence. Social science, philosophy, psychology, and spiritual and religion ideology states that our essence is spirit and the consciousness. They account for the spiritual and the consciousness aspect of our existence. According to ancient Tao wisdom, everyone and everything is made of Shen Qi Jing. Jing is matter, Qi is energy, Shen includes soul, heart, and mind. Soul is the spirit. Heart includes both the physical heart and the spiritual heart. Mind is consciousness. This simple and yet profound Tao wisdom is the first law in the Tao Science, the law of Shen Qi Jing. Everyone and everything are made of Shen Qi Jing. Soul, Shen, is a soul, heart, mind, in parentheses, and Qi is energy, and Jing is matter. The law of Shen Qi Jing provides the breakthrough insight needed to solve many difficult problems in science. For example, many of us know that the scientists have been trying to reach a completely satisfactory understanding of the fundamental nature of reality as presented by quantum physics. This law yields a new, simple, clear, and profound way to understand and interpret quantum physics in terms everyone can grasp. It paves the way to integrate science and spirituality naturally into one at the most fundamental level. It also uh, lays the foundation to drive the grand unification theory. Even more exciting, this law is highly significant for you, me, all humanity, and all beings. It relieves to us our highest self, the much greater potential and power within each of us, and the deeper meaning and the higher purpose of our lives. Now, let's explore how all of these come about. What are soul, heart, and mind? To understand the law of Shen Qi Jing scientifically, we need to give Shen a scientific definition. First, what are the components of Shen, uh, of the component of the Shen, which means soul, heart, and mind? Different people, cultures, traditions, ideologies, religions, philosophy, and science have different understandings. While attending one of Master Shah's workshop, Dr. Ruling had an aha moment. She saw that it's possible to define soul, heart, mind as physics, quantity, and calculate them in quantum physics. Consequently, we can understand and study soul, heart, mind, as well as spiritual and consciousness phenomena scientifically and mathematically. This insight eventually led to the science. In the science, soul, heart, mind, energy, and matter are defined as follows. Soul is the content of the information in everyone and in everything. Heart includes the physical heart and the spiritual heart. The spiritual heart is the receiver of the information in everyone and everything. Every system, every organ, every cell, every DNA, RNA, and every uh, Every smallest matter has its spiritual heart. In this book, when we speak of heart, we are generally referring to the spiritual heart. Mind is the processor of the information in everyone and everything. Energy is the ability to do work, such as lifting a weight. Energy is the actioner of everything and everyone. Matter is the physical reality. It is everything we can observe and measure: weight, length, height, charge, mass, electrical field, shape, color, frequency, and the other physical properties and quantities. Matter is the transformer of everyone and everything. In Tao Science, the manifestation process is: soul leads the heart, heart leads to mind, mind leads to energy, and energy leads to matter. Soul gives a message to the heart. Heart receives the message and activates the mind. Mind processes the message and directs the energy. Energy takes action and moves the matter. Matter is what we experience. Our soul, heart, mind, and energy determines the matter, which is our physical reality. On the other hand, a change in a matter can transform our soul, heart, mind, and energy. Therefore, matter is a transformer. Our physical life is to serve our spiritual journey. It is to transform our souls, hearts, and minds. Now, let's explore in further detail the above definition and a process. What is the information? We are in a information age. We are dealing with information in every moment, in every aspect of our lives. Information affects our lives in a profound way. We all know the importance of information. We are familiar with the fact that the information in financial institutions and the government records determines our wealth. For instance, a family owns a large piece of land with a big mansion for generations. This family is considered to be wealthy. If one day the information changes and it indicates that the land and the mansion are not worth much, and this family owes a huge amount of taxes and it carries other debts, the family is then financially poor. This shows us the information determines our wealth. Our wealth. Good information is of the highest value. The importance of information cannot be overestimated. For example, this fact is very clear during a war. One piece of information can save or destroy an entire country. Information is essential for every aspect of our lives. Information can light up or ruin a relationship. It can bring us joy, it can bring us worry or grief. It can make us sick or healthy. It can enlighten us. It can confuse us. It can bring fortune as well as disasters to our lives. What is information? Information is the message. It is that which informs. To inform is to answer a question. Questions can be posed so that the answer is either yes or no. Therefore, information can be presented as a sequences of yes and no. A computer specifies information by a series of zeros and ones. The mathematical definition of information is relatively recent development. In the 1920s, science at the Bell Labs study how to improve transmission of information by telegraph found it easy to define information as a measurable mathematical quantity. Claude Shannon, the founder of information theory, realized that to measure information is to count the number of possibilities. He used bits to measure information. One bit of information refers to two possibilities, yes or no, black or white, and so on. Two bits of information refer to four possibilities, two pairs of black or white, or two pairs of yes or no. Three bits of information refer to eight possibilities, three pairs of yes or no. For instance, a coin has two sides. If you put one coin on a table, there are two possible images. In mathematics, we say there are two possibilities, 2 to a square of 1. You need one piece of information to determine the state of the coin. If you place two coins on a table, there are four possible states, four possibilities, 2 square of 2. You need two pieces of information to determine the state of two coins. In general case, Shannon found that the measure of information related to entropy discovered in the thermodynamics. Entropy measures the possible states in a system. Specifically, it measures disorder. Disorder is the existence of unrelated possible states. A fundamental discovery in thermodynamics is that heat, which is one form of energy, increases with entropy and temperature. This tells us that the information can directly create energy. Heat is the energy created by information. Matter and energy can be processed, transported, manipulated, and transmitted. So can information. In the living in the information age, most of us are familiar with processing, transmitting, downloading, moving, and transferring information. Computers and the internet are technology that makes it easy for us to process, transfer, transmit, move, and download information. It has become an important part of our lives. Our world, everyone, and everything are made of matter, energy, and information. Matter, energy, and information coexist in everyone and everything. There is no matter that does not carry information and energy. Similarly, there is no energy that does not carry matter and information, and, uh, and there is no information that is not carried by matter and energy. Matter and energy are carriers of message or information. Matter, energy, and information are three basic elements of everyone and everything. We suggest that Shen is information, Qi is energy, Jing is matter. The law of Shen Qi Jing can also be expressed as everyone and everything are made of information, in parentheses Shen, Shen in energy and matter, Qi and Jing. Soul, heart, mind are three aspects of information: the content of information, the receiver of information, and the processor of information. Quantum physics of Shen Qi Jing. Quantum physics is the science that currently reveals at the deepest level what everyone and everything are made of and how they behave. What can quantum physics tell us about our soul, heart, mind, body, energy, and matter? The quantum world is intriguing, magical, and empowering. We will also see how the law of Shen Qi Jing shed light on some of on some challenging problems in quantum physics. Imagine now that you are a quantum physicist. You have the powerful microscope. You are going to use this microscope to find out what everyone and everything is made of and how uh, they work at the smaller scale. You look at your own body under microscope. You find that although different part of your body looks different, they are all essentially the same in the essence that they are all made of cells. Now you adjust your microscope and then look at the cells. You find that although there are many kinds of cells, all cells are made of molecules. Now you adjust your microscope and then look at the molecules. You find that although there are many kinds of molecules, there are molecules made of atoms. Now you adjust your microscope and then look at the atoms. You find that although there are many kinds of atoms, all atoms are made of nucleus and electrons. Now, because your microscope is so powerful, you can adjust your microscope and then look at the nucleus. You find that the nucleus is made of protons and no protons. In real life, no existing microscope is powerful enough to see uh, to see what is going on inside nucleus. Partic- Particle scientists, physicists study the nucleus by using an accelerator to produce particles with a high energy. They bomb the nucleus with three high energy particles, with these high energy particles, and then observe what is produced by the bombing. From this analysis, they have found that the nucleus is made of protons and neutrons. In same way, they study what protons and neutrons are made of through long and difficult experiments and a mathematical deduction. They have found that protons and neutrons are made of quarks and gluons. Now look at quarks, electrons, uh, gluons, and the photons. You find that they seem to be complete, but you cannot break them down further. They use basic building blocks for our world. Quantum physicists call them elementary particles. To your amazement, although these elementary particles have energy, large, spin, and even mass, they don't behave like particles at all. They all behave like waves. Waves is also called vibration. Wave is a periodic oscillation. Wave is characteristic by its wave length. Frequency and amplitude. Wavelength is a distance between two successive uh, crests of a wave. I will show you the graph that is here, so perhaps you can uh, get some sense of what we are talking about. This is oscillation, wave oscillation. This is the distance between the peak or wavelengths, and the distance between each wave is distance, and amplitude is amplitude from the tip of the tip of the oscillation down is amplitude, and how often it happens is period and the time, how many times. So I thought that the graph can explain it better. So wavelength is a distance between two successive crests of a wave. It is a distance between two adjacent waves. Frequency is a number of occurrences of a repeating oscillation per second. Frequency measures how quickly a wave oscillates. Period measures the time it takes a wave to oscillate for another complete cycle. Amplitude measures the height of the wave, and the wave is constantly moving. When a wave moves, it carries matter and energy information to different places. Velocity measures how fast a wave travels. The following diagram shows uh, illustrates the wavelength, frequency, amplitude, and the velocity of the wave. Now let's see at the beautiful beach in Hawaii and watch the ocean waves. You can jump into ocean and let the waves carry you up and down. You can surf the waves and then let the waves move you forward. You can simply watch the waves and the surfer sing the excitement and acceleration of surfer catching and riding the waves. Observe the ocean waves closely. Unlike a stationary object, waves never stay still in one location. They constantly oscillate and travel. The ocean waves are oscillates going up and down. They travel, splash at the shore. They move from one place to another. They exist in the whole ocean in the same way. A quantum wave constantly oscillates and moves like an ocean wave. Quantum waves exist in all space and time. Now look at the ocean waves more closely. You find there are all kinds of waves in ocean. Uh, there are long waves and short waves. There are tall waves and low waves. Like the ocean, everyone and everything does not usually contain only one wave. They contain many waves. Everyone and everything is basically a vibrational field containing many kinds of waves like the ocean. However, a quantum wave differs from an ocean wave in two ways. An ocean wave is carried by the ocean water. A quantum wave does not need a medium like the ocean water to carry it. A quantum wave exists on its own accord. Quantum waves are the fundamental building blocks of everyone and everything. Every vibrational field carries uh, information, energy, and matter. The energy and momentum carries a quantum wave relates to its frequency and the wavelength. Momentum is the product of mass and velocity. Mass is the measure of resistance to move or inertia. Velocity is the quantity that tells out how fast something moves. The more momentum something has, the bigger impact you feel when you bump into it. Quantum physicists find that the higher the frequency wave has, the more energy it contains. The shorter its wavelength is, the more momentum it carries. Wave function. think I would stop at this point to wave function because it's some about 6-7 pages left to read, and I will leave it for the next week. How's that? I hope that it was not my reading was not monotone, because that is how it says, so I have to read from the book. Okay, and let's leave it at this point till next week. And now we will do the practice. So the last time that we talked about the quantum physics field, in this field everyone and everything is in this field, no matter what it is. So we are as I said last time, our dream, our goal in life is also in this field, and we are manifesting this goal. We are by practicing, we are manifesting this goal. Doesn't matter how high it is, how you think that is unapproachable or unattainable, but it is in this field, so we can do it. We have the ability to do it. Is just only with once we go within and we see the when we scan our body, we go inside, because first of all there is nothing outside of us. We have everything, all potential are within us, and we have to only find out, connect first of all with our goal, and then go within and be aware of what comes up to you. Is it some kind of pain you have in your body, in your emotions, in your thoughts? What is bothering you? Because all of these challenges are like a blocking a stone in front of us. We have to resolve it, we have to remove it, not by consciously denying it, no, but going deep inside the challenge, and they see and they using our senses. How do you feel? And they feel it with our senses. The more deeper we go, the faster we can dissolve the issue. But we have to be aware. Perhaps, the one practice time, we have one problem, one challenge, and then, I'm sorry again, my voice is turning, and then another time that we practice something else might come up. Hmm. So it does not matter. What is important is to feel, and feel it deeper and deeper and deeper. Then it just disappears. It just disappears. The more we find these challenges and the more that we go into it, not only our physical, emotional, mental, spiritual bodies, our relationships, our finances, and everything would disappear, but we are attaining this wavelength with what we want. Let's say we want to, I use myself as an example again. Let's say that I want to have my, you know, uh, the sustainable housing that I want for women and children of, abused or homeless. So uh, it's it's kind of higher end, but for that to reach it, I need lots of money, right? So uh, that is understandable. And to reach that, then there is always, we say that listen to your heart, and always our heart, the messages are talking to us. The more open our heart is, the more messages we receive. And I have done a great deal of the practices that I told you about the last time, about uh, like a mantra, saying it over and over. I am loved, uh, secure, and protected by the whole universe, by the divine, but whoever that you believe in, by the source. And the more I do that, the my heart is opening more, and then I would feel I am love and light, like what I said last time. I think I said it. If not, then I'm saying it now. That I felt it was at night time and I could not sleep, and I keep repeating this mantra for myself, and uh, it gradually, I am light, I am love, and these are the qualities of the source. Source is the love, is the light, and the once that I become that light and love, then everything is provided for me. Then I have to take an action. When I receive a message, okay, so I have to take an action. I went to online, search for an organization to help me with the resetting up my um, website, and I paid for it, but I was not happy because of that company. So, and then 2 3 days later, I noticed that Master Shaw had a very nice company that is doing it for all of us, for everything from the beginning to the end. And so now I'm in a process of migrating, integrating my website and anything that I have, and they bring it over to this uh, a marketing system, so it would help me to start generating money. This is one way, right? The other way is to reach out to people, which I have contacted someone about a week ago, and she is willing to give me a chance to collaborate my services with her services. So I am taking action. This is what I mean. When I receive the message, then I have to take action. Does that mean that I would not have any more challenges? No, absolutely not. I could have even more. Who knows? But through my consistent mantra, I try not anything negative, anything negative comes through me, through my eyes, through my ears, and through my speech and action. Nothing negative. So what um, this is what is actually very, very important part of it, because removing one challenge because of all this negativity, it doesn't mean that I have to continue. Then it never ends. I learned the hard way, so I'm trying not to repeat those mistakes by watching negativity or seeing or talking or even thinking about negative things. Everything is possible. Everything. I hope you are with me so far. Everything is possible. It depends on me, that how much I want to attain, to reach to my goal. So whatever that I see that is not needed, I don't need it, why should I go for it? It's very simple. And the more that I purify my heart, mind, uh, especially my heart is the collective information from eons ago. It's here. So I'm trying to, anything that it bothers her, if I see something that someone says that I don't like, I just say, please forgive me, and either to her face or his face, or uh, I just call in their names and their soul in, and they ask for forgiveness. It's that simple. It is really that simple. So I'm trying not to add up, stack up, the problems over the problems again and again and again. So that is That doesn't make sense. And the sooner that the, I reduce these challenges, the faster I can reach my goal. Yes? I'm sure that you are agreeing with me. Well, let's do some practice. I have said that before in chapter 2 that S plus E plus M equals 1. S stands for Shen, Qi, and Jing. Energy and matter equals 1. It's a one field that contains everyone and everything. There is no time, no space. Let's practice. Let's sit up straight and the feet flat on the floor. Put your palms over each other, over your lower abdomen, and imagine light. It fills in your heart. Put one palm over your lower abdomen and one palm over your heart. And repeat after me. S plus E plus M equals 1. 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 Don't think about anything. Just repeat, repeat, repeat. S plus M plus E plus M equals 1. S 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 plus E plus M equals 1. Silently, 2 minutes. And now we go to our previous mantra. I am loved, secure, and protected by the whole cosmos. I am loved, secured, and protected by the whole cosmos. I am loved, protected, and secured by the whole cosmos. I am loved, protected, secure by the whole cosmos. I am loved, protected, secure by the whole cosmos. I am loved, protected, secure by the whole cosmos. I am loved, protected, secure by the source. I am loved, protected, and secure by the source. I am loved, protected, and secure by the source. I am loved, protected, and secure by the source. I am loved, protected, and secure by the source. I am loved, protected, and secure by the source. I am loved, protected, and secure by the source. I am loved, protected, and secured by the source. I am loved, protected, and secured by the source. I am loved, protected, and secured by the source. I am loved, protected, and secured by the source. I am loved, protected, and secured by the source. I am loved, protected, and secured by the source. I am loved, protected, and secured by the source. I am loved, protected, and secured by the source. I am loved, protected, and secured by the source. Silently. Now, open your eyes and tell me, how do you feel? Personally, I feel like I'm not here. In such a bliss condition, peaceful condition. Well, this is the practice that you want to continue from this point on, and just you have connected, you observe, and you feel, and then you become one with the oneness, with the whole universe. Write me, how do you feel about it? It was my great honor to be with you, to guide you. And I would say goodbye for now till next week, when I read this chapter of the law of Shen Qi Jing. Okay? Good night, everyone.